Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of October 12th. I can't believe we're halfway through the month of October, but here we are. This is what you don't see coming for the week of October 12th, 2025. I will begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Each sign will have their own video. I have set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So you're welcome to look at any or all of those placements. Also keep in mind that it is a collective general reading. I know some of you, most of you understand that, but some of you do not. And I do need to say that in the intro of every reading. It's a collective general reading. It is not personalized to you, to me, or to anyone. It's collective in nature, meaning it's for the majority of those of you watching. But because it's for the majority and not for you specifically, it's possible messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. It just means it's someone else's message. So then you're more than welcome to check another placement. So take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. With all of that said, let's begin. Hello, Capricorn. I hope that you're doing well today. Let's see what you don't see coming for the week of October 12th, 2025. You have cyberbully. You're being bullied online, or you're dealing with someone who has suffered from it. Okay. When I do the personal readings, that card comes up. There's always like something else other than the wording on the card for it. Like sometimes it could be text messaging. Oh, and my text message notification went off. How wild is that? Yeah, sometimes it could be like you're hearing news or you're receiving contact from someone that you really didn't want to engage with. But let's see where we go. Tell me more about the cyberbully card here for Capricorn, please. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. For the week of October 12th, 2025, what do they need to know about cyberbully? One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Judgment, High Priestess, Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands. Okay. This seems to be your energy. And typically when I do these readings, the first couple of cards that come out are usually the Aquarius energy, meaning yours. So the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. I'll even take the Six of Wands here for your energy. This is, I'm trying to be stable. I'm trying to be grounded. I'm trying to make the best decisions for myself, for my present, for my future. Being very nurturing yourself, nurturing your connections, nurturing your pets, your living space. Three of Wands, very much thinking about the future. You seem to be very future focused this week, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, how you will be victorious with it. So I love your energy, very much in your power, very grounded energy. And then you're going to have to make a judgment call here. Tell me about that judgment call. What is this judgment call that Cappy needs to make? Nine of Swords. So you will be up in your head about this communication, or about this information. Could be about this information. Some of you may be receiving negative information or disappointing information. Tell me more. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Cups and the Sun card. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like there's something here you've been confused about. You've been confused about it. You've been unsure. There's some light here that's being illuminated this week, okay? You're receiving information. You are receiving communication. You're receiving clarity. You're receiving the truth or the facts of a situation here that has plagued you for quite some time, or you've been very confused about it. And this week, there's some light here being shown on that. It's kind of cutting through the confusion or illusion or delusion that you've been dealing with. And as a result, just saw the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's some information, communication. And as a result, you'll need to use your intuition and that High Priestess energy to make a decision about like how you will respond, if you will respond. Tell me more about this. What's this information? King of Wands. Could be coming from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it is about them. King of Wands, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles. There's something tangible here. Three of Swords. We've seen that card twice here now. Three of Swords, Six of Cups, Lovers. It's not a feel-good energy. So it's almost like you're receiving the truth, or you're receiving facts. You could even be seeing something online. Remember, it's the cyber card that we're clarifying. So I feel like you're grounded, you're steady, you're moving forward. This kind of like sideswipes you in a bit. Have you been up in your head about it? You have been. You've been confused about this. But when the communication comes in, you're going to be at a crossroads here, okay? You'll need to make a decision. I feel like it's disappointing or heartbreaking news here that either someone is communicating this to you or you're like seeing it online. I keep hearing text. There's something text. So maybe you're seeing it on your phone or you're receiving a text message or you're seeing it online, something like that. Any advice here for Cappy? That High Priestess to the Judgment card. You'll need to go within and decide either how you're responding, if you're responding. Tell me more. Thank you. You've got the Star, Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's something here about making sure that what you're seeing is the truth. Make sure that you're not succumbing to doubts, fears, insecurities that you have. Maybe you're dating someone and they told you, this happened a while ago with us. And I don't typically like sharing my stories, but I feel like when I'm made to remember something that happened a while ago and it's not something I would like regularly remember, for me as a reader, I always take that as sources telling me to share that with you because it might help you with whatever this is. So I remember there was a point in time where he told me he was going to a store, he being my person, told me he was going to a store, which he did go, but he did not tell me that on the way back he was stopping at his friend's house, which is typically not a big deal for me whatsoever, right? I don't care who he hangs out with. He's not a bird in a cage, right? But what bothered me was I saw it online before I heard it from him because a friend had posted that they went out to eat and there were like pictures of like fish and chips or whatever the heck they had for dinner that night. And when I ended up talking to him, I was like, how did it go at the store? And he was like, everything went great. And he never told me that he stopped at the friend's house and that they went out for lunch. And again, I would have no problem him telling that. And I assumed that he was hiding it from me. And I was up in my head about it. And I don't know how to confront this. And I'm glad that I got a little bit more information from him out of it because I probably would have ended up going off on him. So there's something here about like before you respond, make sure you're responding from a healed place, Star card. When you're giving this response, make sure you have the facts because what ended up being the facts here in my case, he did text me that he was going out with his friend and I didn't see it. I did not receive it. And he sent me the screen cap of his phone that said, heading over to so-and-so's house, probably going to go out to lunch. And right underneath it in red, it said message not sent. So he thought he sent it. He thought I got it. He thought it was odd that I didn't say, okay, have fun. But he just assumed I was working. I then, on this end, never got the text message. And I was pretty upset that I saw it. And then, again, just I felt like, why would you hide that from me? That's been your best friend for like 30 years. Why would you hide having lunch with this person? But he wasn't hiding it. And so there's something here about when you respond. And I think that's why you need to go within. You're probably going to see something online or someone is going to say something to you. Before you respond, make sure you have all of the facts. Make sure your response is coming from a healed place, from a place where you have the totality of what happened. Don't just come out and you SOB and you didn't, blah, 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 because there could be something here like the person did text you or they did tell you, maybe you don't remember. Maybe the message, like in our case, was not actually sent because he was in a bad location. He didn't have good connection, good cellular connection. So there's just something here about make sure you are healed when you're responding and make sure you have all the truth and all the facts. It's kind of like saying, give this person a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, okay? And whether they deserve it or not, I don't know. But there's something here about you're confused about something. You've received some kind of information. You don't know what to do with it. There's some light here shed upon something. And now you need to make a decision on how you respond. I would just say from my personal experience, make sure you have all of the truth. Usually I would ask questions like, well, what happened with that? Or where did you go? You know what I mean? Why didn't you tell me? As instead of being like accusatory, you know what I mean? Going like, I know you did blah, blah, because I don't think you have the full story here, Cappy. I don't think you're getting the full story. Anything else Cappy needs to know about this or their response to it? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Strength card, King of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Yeah. Hold back from giving a response that would come from like an emotionally wounded place. I just love how I just threw those two words together because the King of Pentacles to the Five of Cups could be someone. The King of Pentacles is very egoic, right? I'm very proud. I'm very grounded. I'm proud of everything that I've built in my life. I've made the right choices, the right investments. And when they feel emotionally let down, they could be very egoic. So there's something here about like hold back. Okay, again, I feel it's like double confirmation on that message. Hold back. Don't respond from a place of ego or from a place of pain or anything like that. Does Cappy need to know anything else about that information or that person? How about that? So your advice is just stay grounded and make sure you have all the facts. Don't respond or communicate from a place of pain, okay? Anything else, though, Cappy needs to know about that person or the information? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Wands. If for some of you, you could find out that this person bought something or they spent money on something. Again, there's something here about see it from all perspectives, get the truth, get the facts before having an argument or causing some type of disruption in the connection with this person. I think for some of you, you might find out that this person went somewhere or they spent money on something. It's just important that you get all the facts before you kind of like jump down their throat. Okay, Queen of Wands, the Empress, Four of Cups. It's a very loud message. Don't be aggressive because you're coming from an emotionally, I almost did it again, emotionally wounded place. I don't mean to laugh at you, Cappy. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at myself. But that's what I have for you this week. Stay grounded, future focused. Don't allow whatever you see here or hear here. Jesus, Jay. I'm telling you, we're getting pretty close to Mercury retrograde. I already feel it. As a Gemini, I already feel that pre-shadow phase with my stumbling the words. I assure you, I'm not drinking or doing any illicit drugs. So I'm not on anything. Just some coffee. That's it. Just stay emotionally grounded here when you receive this information and this communication, and make sure you have all the facts before you respond. Okay, my dear? Check out your other placements, your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. But if this is where we part for now, I do hope you have a fantastic week. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.